It may seem small at first. We're talking about just shy of a half a mile of restoration. That's a half a mile less of sediment moving in. It's providing much more resiliency to the current creek that is here and that is just downstream. It has great implications. If we did this on any stream along Lake Michigan, think of the boost in water quality and habitat for everybody along the lake. Today we are here at the Woodland Dunes Nature Center Preserve at the Forget-Me-Not Creek Restoration Site in Two Rivers, Wisconsin. Here at this site, we are addressing some ecological problems that stem from past uses of the land, agriculture in particular. So what happened was the waterway that went through here was ditched. So it was a narrow, very incised drainage ditch, very unnatural for good habitat. So some of the problems that are associated with that is extra sedimentation flowing all the way out to Lake Michigan. The other thing that comes with that is increased phosphorus loading, increased nitrate loading. So all of those things with a simplified creek are what we're trying to adjust and put back to a much more natural habitat.
This project is part of a broad range of projects that are all interconnected with each other. There is multiple different sites that we are currently working on, this being one of them. We are doing a lot of different restoration activities at these sites, including the stream restoration project. We're also doing tree plantings, native seed plantings, and using our intern program to help with invasive species management. We are utilizing some urban wood in a lot of these different sites as well. Recently, trees were cut down at Fisher Creek that were all dead from the emerald ash borer, and instead of those trees heading to a landfill, we are actually going to utilize them here at Forget-Me-Not Creek at Woodland Dunes as woody material for a stream restoration project.
One of my favorite things about restoration work and what we can do is that a lot of the sites that we've been working at in the past couple of years have had a lot of issues with ash trees. If you don't know, the ash tree has an insect that has been affecting a lot of our ash trees all across Wisconsin and in many other states. So the emerald ash borer, as you can see, gets underneath the bark of ash trees and it starts burrowing different trails throughout it, and it actually affects the tree so much that they die. They're no longer a valuable part of the ecosystem, and they don't provide the habitat, the nutrition, and things like that needed to have a healthy forest ecosystem. At Fisher Creek, we had a really great opportunity where a lot of the trees that had died from the emerald ash borer, we were able to cut them down and reuse them for stream restorations. We can use these logs for stabilizing soil. We can use them to help re-meander the stream. What you're seeing behind me is just a small amount of the logs that are going to be stretched out along only a quarter mile of stream restorations. It's incredible how much you won't see that's being used to help with these types of restoration projects.
In this situation, we're giving that wood new life by moving it from Fisher Creek to Woodland Dunes and using it in the stream restoration project. The logs from Fisher Creek are going to be used in the stream as woody material. They're going to be used as stream bank stability and support, and then also just used for habitat for small invertebrates, fish, things like that. We're widening the creek a bit and making a few more berms and beams, increasing that habitat for a lot of different animal species, including birds, reptiles, mammals.
A little bit north of here, almost adjacent, is another restoration project called the Henry Wetland Preserve. It's about an 80-acre project. It also took raw farm field and converted it into a beautiful wetland prairie. Visitors can come and hike about a 3/4 mile trail through that Henry Wetland Preserve and enjoy all the beauty of those plants that they'll see along that hike. Our restoration efforts here at Forget-Me-Not Creek are going to transform the landscape into making it a much more natural habitat. More birds can use the area, more fish can use the area, and more importantly, overall is that the whole water quality of the system will be increased. So things like stormwater runoff, it will be able to mitigate some of that going out to Lake Michigan. It will help with fish habitat. They're going to be much happier in a stream with a little bit of structure in it. And the birds have already started to use this area with more native plants and access to this beautiful reconstructed stream.